Take a good look behind me, for what you see is our future. Yes, ours, and perhaps your company's future. Who are we? We're Hornsby, and yes, we've heard them all. Hornsby, I don't go that far for my holidays, or Hornsby, don't you need to take a packed lunch to get there? Believe it or not, we are part of the Sydney metropolitan area, and by the time you view this DVD, changes may have already occurred. That's how fast we are commercially growing and how dedicated we are to the future of our economic growth, and yours. Did you realise that in fact we're only around 35 minutes from the Sydney CBD? That's the same time as getting your favourite pizza delivered, less time than having your hair done. And you could be here and back by the time these were ready. Thank you. Hornsby is the northern gateway to Sydney and the Central Coast. All trains stop at Hornsby and peak hour traffic flows in the opposite direction for your relaxing journey to work and home again. Proclaimed as a shire in 1906, we have over 50,000 hectares and are still lucky enough to contain a glorious amount of Australian bush. We may be known as the Bushland Shire, but our commercial history, carved out by our forefathers and sisters, has always placed us at the forefront of innovation and made us the preferred location of many high-profile corporations. Frank Lowy chose Hornsby to build his very first Westfield, and now his faith in Hornsby has been reaffirmed with a $400 million Westfield redevelopment. The Wrigley's company has based its Australian operation here for decades, and in more recent times that same insight has been shown by McDonald's Australian head office. Commercial industry-based diversity has always been our lifeblood. And yes, we do have and can use all the latest technology. As the most diverse industry-based shire around, there really isn't much you can't source here. In fact, every production element required to produce this DVD was sourced within our shire. Isn't that right? Industry diversity means that you and your company will fit right in. Impress you with more dynamic segments such as that to get you thinking about relocating your business here. But that would only be half the story. Here's what we call the soul of our commercial sector, the business owners themselves. Now, when they were in your position, what was their motivation to choose Hornsby?
It's a very aspirational area, it's a growing area. It's got a wide range of demographics.
We started as a small community newspaper and we've just grown to cover most of the Hornsby Shire now.
I was lucky enough to buy an existing business, and originally the business owner had two businesses going, one in Double Bay and one in Hornsby, and ended up deciding to just stick with the Hornsby because it was busier.
We thought that Hornsby was ready to really expand, certainly with business-wise, and we recognised an opportunity.
My wife Lynn and I, we decided to start a business here in Hornsby some 2 years ago. Because
we came to Hornsby in 1940, my father and I, and Hornsby's been a railway town, but it has progressed from a railway town to a very important part of the metropolitan area.
We're able to source everything that we need in Hornsby.
But we have our printing done in the Shire, our paper comes from the Shire, everything's from the Shire.
If you know where to look, certainly it's available in Hornsby.
The places, all the amenities that families need.
I mean, my children go to daycare in Hornsby. All the other activities I do with them are in Hornsby, so it allows me to then be flexible with my working arrangements.
Hornsby's future, I think, is really going to take off over the next 5 years.
There's a lot of growth happening, there's a lot of new businesses coming in.
What we see here at present is, I think, nothing to what it's going to be.
We have a council now that is vibrant and they're looking towards the future. They're creating an environment which will encourage and promote business to relocate here.
I can only see great things for Hornsby's future, definitely.
Simon, why are you in business? Sales. For sales, whether it be your products or services, you need customers and clients. The potential is out there. And our people are geared to local first.
Everything I need's here, so I don't go anywhere else.
Every shop in Australia is here represented in Hornsby. It's great.
Yeah, the people here are very nice. There's a big variety of shops.
It's convenient, the parking's there, and it's close to where we live.
Yeah, and I only live a couple of blocks away, so the proximity for me, yes, which is very good. Some of the other shopping centres, you don't have to walk great distances to get to where you want to be.
You can come here and do everything you want, and then depart from here and you're right.
I use an accountant around the corner.
Insurance, everything, registration, Medicare, it's all here.
God, you know, every commercial representation's here in Hornsby. You need to go nowhere else.
Relocating or opening a business can be a red tape nightmare, but in Hornsby, you don't have to shout or jump up and down to be heard. Help is at hand and is always accessible from the representatives of all levels of government, Hornsby Shire Council and the Chamber of Commerce.
Transport can be funnelled down through Strathfield area.
Any new business coming to the Hornsby Shire can approach Council for free advice. The councillors also like to be fairly hands-on to actually see firsthand what is going on around the Shire.
I regularly will decide on an area that I would like to visit and go out there and knock on their door and say, hi, I'm the local state member, I'm here to find out about your business but also to assist you if I can.
Essentially where council stands, the rules that we're playing by are pretty much the same for all councils. Definitely more friendly and I'd like to think more efficient.
I believe it's very important for a person at a state level and a federal level for that matter to be working with the businesses, as businesses are the backbone of our economy.
Essentially I've got some sort of responsibility across the whole of the Shire, but we're always on hand to assist in any way we can. We've got plenty of council staff who fall within a range of responsibilities who are also available and on hand to provide any sort of assistance that is possible.
Another way is for businesses, if they're having issues going through a system, if they're new, by making a representation on their behalf, but also by providing them with information that will come from state government.
Hornsby Council is committed to make available more commercial space for commercial businesses looking to move to the Shire.
It's most important to not only maintain what we have as far as commercial, but also increase and improve what would be available in the future.
Certainly if we build more offices and have them working accordingly in the Hornsby town centre, that is going to be good for the Shire. It'll balance out the business mix in the town centre of Hornsby, and certainly will make it more sustainable economically well into the future.
Close to the seat of local government, educational help for employee and management training can be sourced from the local TAFE and community college. They both offer accredited courses for a wide range of business and affiliated subjects and boast the latest in technical teaching equipment and tools. Facilities for your corporate business events and activities are all at hand. Our many registered clubs in the area can cater for everything from small meetings to product launches, AGMs to grand balls. Sporting and leisure events can be held right at your doorstep. We have facilities to cater for all manner of sports, such as corporate golf days. And the beautiful Hawkesbury River provides facilities you would expect from a corporate leisure playground, both on the water and within its surrounds. That You've Hit Town can be helped along by any or all three of our local publications through submitted media releases, and our editors are very receptive to interesting or unique local stories, or through very competitively rated advertisements. Where does Hornsby's and your future economic growth lie? Right here, with holes in the ground just like this one, being filled with multi-storey buildings containing commercial office space and facilities. We've shown you our growing potential and commitment.
You've met our people
And the help we can offer. You know our location and history and how close we are. So, to be part of this great business community where you and your employees could be enjoying all our present and future business lifestyles we have to offer, all you have to do is simple. Come join us because
Hornsby's open for business!
Everyone, I want to sing and dance. And let's go, let's make some money for the Shire.
big smiles, energy.
No, you're still talking. You're talking.
Simon, why are you in business? Sales. For sales, whether it be your product, sorry, I moved back.
I acknowledge what I should have.
And that's bullshit because, sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm recording a lot out now. But what do you see as the future of Hornsby? That's what we're after, because that's what they're going to be part of the future of. All buildings going up in the commercial office space. Keep going.
Commercial businesses, well, for any business, but in this part, particularly commercial businesses that want to open up office space, so open up offices in the Shire or in the CBD. Well, that was a bit of rabbiting, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. How can Hornsby Council home Mount Hornsby? Now, our business, what help can new businesses expect from our statement? Is it something I said? What help can new businesses expect from our statement? Well, she didn't like your answer. At all. She left.
Don't say it. At least it wasn't our fault. Yes. We may be known as the Bushland Shire. The Wrigley's Company has based its operation here.
Nice sniff. Really good sniff.
Oh, the chicks. Great. Apart from the chicks, what other commercial businesses do you use?
Well, there's the sauna facility up on Hunt Street.
How was the last 2 days been for you?
Oh, Greg, it's been one adventure after another. I have to say, Greg's assembled a cast of characters that I would not have believed live in the Shire, but Andy is in the Shire. I love you a few times. You get him out to look at it. It's
And now we can return this wretched gift back to the gods.